Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to go ahead and make up some chicken breasts that I have. I know there's 3 in there. I invited over Kim, our neighbor. She won't make it over, but I'll just make her up like a dish that she can take home. She's been enjoying that, so that way, you know, our dinner time and her dinner time is okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and cook that again in my Ninja XL here. And because this is still pretty much frozen, it's probably going to easily take up the whole 20 minutes because I do not cook at the 390 that most of the recipes want you to do. Because to me, when you're cooking that high and everything like that, the meat just gets really dry. So if you have been air frying and your stuff doesn't turn out the way that you would like it to by being too dry or whatever, turn down the temperature and then just maybe cook it longer. You'll find that you will really like the air fried meat versus maybe what you were doing. So I am going to be using this again today with a little bit of salt. This is actually smoked paprika, onion, garlic, and pepper. I got this at Gordon Food Services. I think when I'm done with this, I'll probably keep the container, but I have smoked garlic or smoked paprika. I have garlic, onion. I could probably make this. This smells and tastes absolutely amazing. Now go ahead and throw a little bit of salt on here, and you know, then we're gonna just go ahead and barbecue it. Now I have over in my 6-quart Instapot, I have some potatoes ready for that. I have some frozen corn on the cob halves that I'm going to be cooking. And then my husband, he prefers sweet potato. I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes. I never have been. I should, because they're a lot healthier for you than white potatoes. But what I did is when I had a whole bunch of sweet potatoes given to me, that I took and I cooked them up and I, you know, put them on the freeze dryer tray, and then I freeze dried them and I powdered them. And then all I had to do now is just add a little bit of water. And then all I have to do is add just a pat of butter, and it's just like having his sweet potatoes like at Outback or whatever. So it works good for him, it works good for me, and you know, it works. So I'll bring it down here and show you what I'm doing here. I have that Ninja XL, and like I said, it's something I do prefer to cook my chicken in. I like how it does spread out a little bit. See if I can't get that off there without taking that little diaper thing. Well, I have the diaper stayed on there too, so I have to wash my hands as it is. So I'll just go ahead and break this up a little bit. You wash my hands again. I know a lot of people probably go, I wonder if these people on YouTube actually do wash their hands. It seems like I'm washing my hands constantly all the time. So that's on there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, shake a little bit of seasoning on here. And when I go to flip it, I'll add more seasoning on the other side. But you know what, I can just probably just do that right now. Let me get a thing once I get the salt on here. Now when I make mine, I would put a little bit of salt in with mine, so I wouldn't have to pull out the salt shaker individually. Alright, and get that on there. Put a little bit of seasoning. Now like I said, I'll be cooking this at like 350, and it's probably easily going to go probably for the full 20 minutes, if not probably more. I'll be checking that to make sure on the temperature gauge to make sure that it's the right temperature. So you go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on air crisp. I bring this down to 350. It automatically is at 20 minutes. I will know as I'm checking on this if it is going to need more time, because I'm going to be checking to see the temp and everything as time goes now. Now I am naughty. I do not preheat this. You are supposed to. But what's going to happen is this is going to start to cook a little bit before it says add food. So it's all going to work out the same, but you should actually probably pre-start this, but I just never do. Go ahead and hit start, and the chicken's ready. And I have my 6-quart Instapot out here, and I have some corn that I had frozen that I had put in the food saver bags. So I'm going to go ahead and put those at the bottom. Now normally I like to cook the corn with like milk and stuff, but in the pressure cooker it kind of makes a big mess. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bottom. And because Kim said that she would want a baked potato versus the sweet potato, so I'm going to just put them in there together. Go ahead and put in the baked potatoes along with the corn. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. Now this one's a little bit different. This one, you can do your custom and you can do how much time you want. I'm going to do 20 minutes. I know that's probably going to be a little bit too much time for the corn, but that one piece of the potato is pretty large. I just want to make sure that's ready. And with this one, you actually do have to hit start. And so meanwhile, the chicken has started, the potatoes and the corn have started, and then as it gets a little bit closer, I will be going and getting my freeze-dried sweet potatoes and showing you how I mix that up also. Alright, I flipped this a couple times, and I will go ahead and check the temperature. It was really close a couple minutes ago, so I believe it would easily be it is easily 165. So what I'm going to do is take some of my Sweet Baby Ray's, and I'm going to be going ahead and pouring on both sides because I like it on both sides. Alright. And brush that in. Now here, I mean, if you probably wanted to, you could actually, put that actually on broil, but I don't. I just leave it as is. And go ahead and flip this. And do the same thing. Mark's back into the garage right now. So I almost did dinner almost at the right time. I should have started a good probably 10 minutes before I did, but it's okay. Alright, so go ahead and get this on here, and then I will bring you back over to the island and show you what I'm going to do over here. Go ahead, I'm going to start this back up and get this going here for a little bit to go ahead and get that barbecue sauce actually on here. Still going to do it to 350. So we'll be right back. Alright, so this is what the sweet potatoes with the cinnamon and the brown sugar looks like. And then what I did is I took like about what would be a half a cup into a 1 cup measuring cup. Now I don't know how much water exactly. I'm just going to go by a little bit and you'll see about how much I'll put in there all together. So this is that instant hot water, boiling hot water from my sink. So I'm going to put what would be probably a good 3 tablespoons at first. And that's going to clearly need more than that. Smells like sweet potatoes and brown sugar. And that would probably, I could probably just put just a smidge more water here. I'm going to close this thing so we can finish that chicken. Alright. And then all I got to do is I'm going to let that set for a minute. We'll go ahead and we'll put that on the plate. I don't know for sure if Mark's going to want more than that. It doesn't seem like it's that much. If he wants more, I'll make up a little bit more real quick. And we'll put that on a plate. We'll put the butter on there. And I'll be right back. And the Instapot is done. And I'm going to go ahead and do a quick release. So that's going to get all the steam out of here. And you can see how it went to keep warm. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off because I don't need to keep this warm. because we're going to be pulling the food out of here and eating it. And Mark said that would be enough for him, so that will work too. So here's Mark's chicken. I'll go ahead and pull out his sweet potatoes. And like I said, we'll just go ahead and put a little bit of butter on there. And he can put that in there. Alright. Now this is done actually venting. Always, still, always, and always, and always open the lid far away from you. As you can see the amount of steam, you don't want to get burnt. Alright. There's going to be my potato in here, which I'll go ahead and grab out so I can reach the corn. And there's the rest of my potato, and I love potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with just one ear of corn each. There's still another ear of corn for each of us. And what I usually do is I will take some butter and just turn this. And we have some little corn pokies that we will be using. So meanwhile, other than that, it's kind of a mess. That is Mark's dinner. And this is barbecue chicken, frozen corn on the cob, and sweet potatoes with brown sugar, cinnamon, and butter. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've ever tried this before. If you have, did you like it? And let me know what you think of the freeze-dried sweet potato thing. And thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.